guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through on this journal that I made. It's the third journal that I've made. I made it for my sister for Christmas, and it's all about like her favorite things. Her favorite flower is sunflower, favorite color is yellow. So I made this all about sunflowers, bees, and the color yellow, white, and black. So let's get started. So this is what it looks like. Side and the back. And this fabric's from Walmart. This is vintage lace on the front and the back. And this is the tassel that I made. And most of it is Dollar Tree fabrics, or it's got vintage lace in it. It's got twine. It's got ribbon from Dollar Tree as well. Dollar Tree beads. It has this one little charm on here. This is Inspire. That's from Walmart. Then these sunflower charms, the 3 of them that I have on here, are from Hobby Lobby. This is from Dollar Tree, this key. So yeah, that's all on the tassel that I made. And now as far as this goes, I made this as well for the closure. This bee fabric and honeycomb fabric are from Dollar Tree. This orangey yellow lace is vintage lace that I had, and so is this white flower lace that I have. And then I also kind of glued it all together, and then I stitched it with black thread. So we have the yellow, white, and black colors going through. Alright, now let's go through the journal. So I lined the inside of the journal with fabric as well from Walmart. I made this little pocket and this tag. And this paper on the back of this tag that I made is from a notebook from Dollar Tree. And I just pulled the paper out because this line says Busy Bee, has bees on it. So this is scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. This is Dollar Tree sticker. And all the sunflower scrapbook paper in here is from Hobby Lobby. I have scrapbook paper in here from Walmart. Also even some from the thrift store that I found. So this is from Dollar Tree. Got some music paper. This bag is from Dollar Tree. Made this tag as well for journaling. And then I made a lot of tea dyed with black tea as well as coffee dyed paper. Made this tag. It's a Dollar Tree sticker. And then I made this from old book paper and Dollar Tree stickers. Scrap paper that I tea dyed. Some more of that scrap paper from Hobby Lobby. Made this pocket with this interesting tag that you can journal on, but it's also just cute. There's that Dollar Tree Busy Bee paper, more tea dyed paper. I also made this, and it's got vintage lace, a flower I picked and pressed myself. It's got book paper. I used tea bag from the tea bags I used to tea dye everything. This is a doily from Dollar Tree. This is coffee dyed paper. I used a stencil and sprayed coffee and made a flower pattern. It's hard to see on camera, but I have a lot of those papers throughout as well. This is vintage lace that I used on the outside of this to make a little tuck spot. Just tuck that in there. And then I stenciled with some distress ink throughout. There's old book paper. I made this paper clip, and it's a bee with some scrapbook paper from Walmart. And then I found this vintage card, and it has sunflowers on it, and I love that, so I put this on here for more journaling. And then a little charm on there, sunflowers, super cute. And then I made this little clip tag thing. And then I made this tuck spot, so it opens up. There's a bee and tiny little book and a circle that I sewed a lot throughout this junk journal as well. Got this from a book that I have with a lot of flowers in it. Then I inked that. I made these clusters with vintage lace and Dollar Tree fabrics. Sewed them and then glued them down. Inked that. Go through it pretty quick. This is more of that fabric from the front and all the vintage lace. Just make a belly band. It. So I inked a lot. This is another tuck spot. Put a bee on there. Another journaling card. And I love the papers, the way they sound. They turned out from tea dyeing them. There's another cluster. There's another bag. Journaling card. More music paper. Used scrapbook paper and sewed it to make a belly band. Goes this way. That. Then I made this, and it's hard because the paper clip gets stuck in the lace, so I'm not going to pull it out, but it's got a dried flower I picked by myself. There's a bee, sunflower lace, stamped beautiful on there. And then here I also made this, and I got these from Amazon. I put vintage lace behind it. And then it's got this pretty paper, and then on this side I have brown paper bag from Dollar Tree. I glued it on backwards and stamped it, and then I glued the sides right here to make a pocket here as well as the main pocket. So here's the journal card I made for that. Sorry. I had an alarm go off. Sorry. Then this I printed off from an Etsy shop, and then I just distressed it to look like a vintage old letter. So I thought that was fun. And I stamped this with all like mail postage stamps. So I thought that was fun. Like they got mailed an old letter. And then I made this heart by hand and everything on it. Made this out of old book paper and scrapbook paper. And then I glued this vintage lace on here just to make it look super cute. And there's a journaling card in there. And then here's another tuck spot. And I made, there's a cluster of fabric in there, but I made it so it opens up like this. Journaling with flowers. All right, and then there's some more inking, and then another cluster right here. And another belly band. And this inking turned out beautiful. And I made another little paperclip tag for inking. Then I made this out of old book paper and Dollar Tree stickers. And this actually has Dollar Tree lace on it as well. And then this Dollar Tree stickers, old book paper. And here's another tuck spot, and it opens up. Journaling card. Here's this journaling card. Did lace on it. And I also made this heart for journaling, but it's also super cute. And then I made this from fabric and vintage lace I sewed together. And it's the Fate Walmart fabric that lines the inside of the journal. And I left lots of space to journal everywhere. And then this also did the Curtain Vintage lace, and it's a manila folder that I tea-dyed. The closer doesn't want to close. There we go. Inking another cluster. Here's another tuck spot, and this opens up like a book. And then tucked in there, some yellow flowers. And some of these small little journaling things I did not to really journal, just for color and to make it pretty. Here's another one of these paper clips that I did. Inking. I inked this page 2. Stencils. Doily. And then here's vintage lace that I used to make another belly band. Then I used this. I made envelopes and decorated it in the fabric and lace on the outside of the book. And then used Velcro and it's accordion. This is Dollar Tree napkin, scrap of paper, napkin, and then I inked it. And then I sewed it all around, and then I also made the cards to go in here. This one had to be slightly different size, but these other ones, normal size. They're just index cards with scrapbook paper, glued, distressed, and sewed. So there's even more room for journaling. And I'll put this away later when I'm done. And that's Dollar Tree inking. And then just ink that so it's not so white. And then here's another tuck spot. It opens up. There's a cluster of fabric. And then another little journal card. And then this I got from Walmart, actually for a bridal shower. And I had one left, so I decided, you know what, this would be perfect for this journal. And it's so pretty, like in the light and like real life. It's so sparkly. And then I have this vintage card in here. Thought that was pretty. It's like a willow tree. And it made me think of my sister. She introduced me to the book Willow in high school, and I read it and loved it. And she rarely read, so I knew if she recommended it, it must be good. So that makes me think of her. And then I put another charm in there. And then on the other side of the paper clip is this that I made. Another journaling card. And I actually, that happened. And at the time I was like annoyed, but then I was like distressed it. And now I love it. I mean, it just adds character. So little mistakes like that happen, or rips or things, don't necessarily get upset about it. Just keep moving on. And there's another cluster. Just keep working, maybe distress it, and it just gives it more character. There's more inking. belly band, put vintage lace on scrapbook paper in this one. This journaling card, but I did fabric and lace, but left side over here to journal. More inking. More ink. There's the other side of that bag that I cut, so it's another pocket. And then over here, there's another tuck spot. I put vintage lace on scrapbook paper and sewed it. And then that brown paper bag that you saw out there, it was a little too tall for the page, so I cut it. Rather than waste that, especially with the stamping, I just glued it down, and now it made a double pocket. So here's the front card I made for that front little pocket. And then this card for the bag. Another belly band, journal card, wheelie, cluster, and then there's the tuck that I made with fabric and vintage lace. Just made a circle with this Dollar Tree sticker and then sewed it around lots of times and turned out super cute. And then I made this paper clip, tags cute, and then I made this out of old book paper, showing a sunflower arrangement. But I just thought it was so pretty and perfect for this journal, like the coloring and everything. So I made a tag out of that. Then another belly band with vintage lace. Then I made this scrapbook paper. This I got from Amazon and sewed all around it, Velcroed it, so it stays closed. Then sewed scrapbook paper, like 10 of them, directly in for more journaling space. Then I made tuck spots, made 2 tags, and then see, these are the tuck spots, and I decorated them. Super cute. And if you're wondering how I got these sewed as well, like I glued them, like cut them, made them, glued them, and then I sewed them, and then I glued them down to the paper after. So, and then there's more stenciling. And then this is old book paper and scrapbook paper with vintage lace. Sewed it, made 2 tuck spots. Oops. Another cluster. There's another Dollar Tree bag, and I made another paper clip with a bee. And there's nothing on the other side, but you could clip something on there. Another tag. And then here's another postcard, but I loved all the yellow. I thought it matched really well, so I clipped it on there for more journaling space. And then I made this old book paper and tea bags. There's another flower I picked and pressed. There's vintage lace, sorts of stickers. Made a belly band of scrapbook paper. There's the bag. Another tag. And it's Dollar Tree. Another tag. vintage lace on that one. So now the tuck spot opens up like a book again. Tiny little tag. Another big one that made out of old book paper and Dollar Tree stickers and stamping. And then this tag, Dollar Tree stickers, old book paper. I made another tuck spot that opens up and it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Little book. And scrapbook paper. Sorry guys, everything's sliding. Right. Just another paper clip tag that I made. Scrapbook paper from Walmart and vintage lace. Made this out of a brown paper bag, decorated with stamping and stickers from like Amazon. And it's accordion, so you got things back here and here. I put pictures of my kids in there for my sister, obviously. This scrapbook paper made a little book, and I stuck a little sunflower sticker in there, which I thought was actually adorable. And I'll put that back when I'm done as well. And there's the cluster. And that's the end signatures. And then this card I got from Dollar Tree. It had writing that I didn't like, so I used scrapbook paper and cut it so it was like to cover it completely. And it looks like it just belongs there. And it's a pretty card. You open it, and I covered up the words here with fabric and lace. And then I covered up the back of the card so it matched the inside of the lining, but I made it a flip. See that? So you don't lose all this space and all this beautiful. But you could also, she could also put like glue pictures back here if she wanted, or make another tuck spot or something. So yeah, so that's the end of the junk journal. It's definitely a chunky monkey, so you've got all those tags up there. But I think it turned out really beautiful, and I hope she likes it for Christmas. I hope you liked this video. Give it the like, hit the bell, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.